if we go to the charts over here, this is ES on the 15-minute time frame, right? 15-minute time frame, S&P 500 futures. So how do I form my key levels? So let's quickly break them down one at a time. So we're going to start from this level down here. So this is 67.75 to 67.55, around about this region. It's a bit of a wide region, and I'm going to explain how I got it. So in order for us to understand this level, we need to keep going back, right? We need to keep going all the way back to this is now the 7th of November. So when I pick levels, right, what happened here? When I pick levels, I want to see how the market reacts at 15-minute fair value gaps, right? So this is a 15-minute fair value gap, and I choose the candle before the fair value gap. So from here, it becomes very simple to look at price action. So if we just kind of break this up, we want to see what was going on over here, right? So this was Friday the 7th. Now, when we come into a zone, we want to use order flow and see whether the market broke above the zone or below the zone. So in this case, what the market had done here is we had printed an area of demand, right? So there was a failure of aggressive sellers, which meant that the market was bullish, right? We broke above this zone. This is an area of demand, right? So if we just get rid of replay, what we're basically looking for is we want to see how the market reacts to these zones. So it's a little bit like support and resistance, but the only difference here is that you are using the order flow to back it up, right? So I'm going to be breaking that down in a lot of detail in this video. You want to use the order flow to back it up. So what was going on here is that there was a rejection over here, which meant that there were passive buyers at this region. Then the following week, we actually saw the flip from passive buyers failing to passive sellers holding at this zone. And so this was a critical zone throughout the whole of November. Now, one thing you want to note is you're not looking to trade off any random fair value gap, right? Fair value gaps are only useful to trade from if they have been backed up by order flow. Now, how do I pick the fair value gap to trade from, right? There's no exact rule for this, right? But a couple of things I look for when I pick fair